Check this out. I did this by myself. That's right. That's right. Greenroom 136 wild card. Basically, it's a custom version of the Northseeker pack. This is the newest iteration from Greenroom 136, the Northseeker 20. It comes in two sizes. There's a 20 and a 25. We'll talk about that in a second. But right now, I want to show you this pack, right? I think I did a pretty good job. I got the black in the front, and I got a little purple, a little pop of color. I got a little pop of color on the side, coming back with some navy, and then black on the very back. I like this. I like it a lot. You can do whatever you want on their site. Grant Media, he's done a real good review of how you actually create stuff on the wildcard customizable app on the Greenroom 136 site. Check that out. He will definitely walk you through so you can check all the boxes. If you read, reading is fundamental. If you read, you'll be absolutely fine. Back to this pack, right? So I put this order in. It's been some months ago, right? So when it came to me, I was like, yes, I can't wait to test this pack out. So I've been using it for the last 2 weeks. It's an awesome pack. Of course, I got some positives, and I got a lot of positives and some negatives, some drawbacks. We're going to walk through this pack from the bottom to the top. I'm going to take you to the places that I like the most about this pack, but there's so much stuff. There's so many different features this pack offers. You can see I got stuff on the desk today. Yeah, it's going to be hard for me to just take you to one section. So let's get going. Get your popcorn and your drink. It might be a little bit longer than normal. All right. Like I said, two sizes on this pack, the 20 and the 25. I got the 20 because I like to streamline every day. I'm like into that now. I want to streamline everyday carry. I pointed out some of the colors on the outside of the pack. This whole pack is made out of 1000E Cordura. You can upgrade and get your X pack in those more exclusive and high-tech fabrics on their website, whatever they have available. But I wanted something like super tough, super tough. And we'll talk about that as well. Let's get into this thing. So the first thing I'm going to take you to is the thing I like the most about this pack, and it's all over the pack. That's why I said it's going to be hard for me just to take you to the one place, is the organization. Right here in the front, all right, you got your morale patch field right here. I got the Malaysian patch. I will point out as we go through it, anything that I asked them to kind of like add on, because you have a lot of customizability in this. So yeah, so morale patch field here. You got your bike light here. I want to take you into this pocket right here in the front. You have a zipper garage right here. Large, chunky. If you guys didn't know, Greenroom 136 kind of overbuilds their stuff. They just a little bit, just a little bit, right? Large number 10 YKK zip right here. You can zip that, and inside of this pocket, yeah, Patrick, I was like, man, can you put some extra organization in there for me? And I do. He actually put this pocket in. There's space in this front section, but then I have 3 separate pockets inside, and I'll roll in a B-roll shot so you guys can see like a close-up. These 3 pockets right here, they have dividers in them. So this pack, more than any other pack that I've used for a while, you don't need extra like pouches and stuff, right? You can build the organization for how you want it and then get rid of the pouches, right? So up here on the top, I'm doing this and I can't see, so I have, I have my breath mint stuff, like more like hygiene stuff that I need to grab all the time, like chapstick and stuff like that. In the middle pocket right here, I'm trying to open it up so you guys can see. In the middle pocket right here, I have my quick, electronic things I need, right? The Nightcore NU 10,000. I had to think about the name. It's made out of carbon fiber, the smallest and lightest battery bank for 10,000 milliamps that you can buy. This is the In-Charge cord 6-in-1. I stick that in the middle pocket, and then there's another pocket down here. I'm doing this without looking. No hands, right? I have, some dude wipes, stuff really for my son, because his nose is like, it's always running, right? So I always got to have those dude wipes. He's trying to go in the store with me with the crust all over his face. I'd be like, come on, boy. Let me wipe your face off. Anyway, so nice 3-section organization right here in the front. Really, it's 4 separate places because you got this main section and then you have these 3 pockets. This is awesome. So that eliminated a lot of like pouches that I need to get to. One thing I will say while we're here in this front section, you gotta find the zipper, and then sometimes it can be hard to get inside of these, the pockets on the end. That middle one, easy breezy, but the other 2, it does take a little bit of effort. It's not bad. I'm just saying that, my hands are huge, and then I'm trying to kind of manipulate inside of this one bag, this one little pocket. So that has a little separate zipper. You can zip that up. It's a smaller zipper there. But then you have all of this space on the outside, and I stuck in my wallets. I have one wallet for work and then one wallet to pay stuff. So yeah, those can fit in there, and then I can zip that. You can almost put, you could put a lot more stuff in there if you wanted to. You can zip that up. Now I'm gonna take it to the other thing, the other organization on this pack that I really like, right? It's back here in the back of the pack. So there's a zipper right here, right? And you were like, oh, that's for your laptop. Yep, it's for your laptop. So you have a laptop compartment in there, but there's also pockets that are right here at the top of the bag that are really easily accessible for you. So in there, this is something that I picked up. This is the new Olight Baton 4 with the charging case. Yeah, I tried out the Whoopin. Now I'm trying out the Olight. I'm liking the Olight just a little bit better, and I got it in the purple. I don't know, I'm on a purple kick. And there's 2 pockets right here, and I also have in the other pocket, going a little bit more lightweight. That is the Swiss Army Compact in white. So I put that in there, and that's really all the knife I need. You can get to your laptop in here as well. So I have a 15-inch Dell SPS that you guys are probably tired of looking at, but yeah, you can pull it out through the top. It's a little frictionful, it's a little tough to get that out sometimes because it's actually in a separate case, my laptop, and I'll show you that in a second. But I like the ability to pull it out through the top. Maybe you're trying to do it quick, you can pull your laptop out from the top of the bag. So that's cool. Now, let me take you to the next section that I like. So this is a panel loading bag, and it's clamshell as well. So that was like section number 1. Then there's a section number 2 that only zips down like halfway. So right about here. In this section, you have some organization at the top, and then you have a pocket on the lid right here. This organization at the top is like what we usually see in Greenroom 136, the nice slip pockets. They size them well so a lot of different items can fit inside. So over here, I have some sunglasses in a hard shell case, pen, marker, notebook. This is something I had them add on. You do have the D-ring that comes on standard, right? But then I asked them to add on an extra long lanyard for my keys that matches the color of the bag. This was an extra, little fee, but I like this because I can definitely access a lock with it, right? So it might be a little bit too long, but I was like, yeah, add that in. I like that. So, I could pull it out of the keys out of my bag, and yeah, it's awesome, right? And stick them right back in. The pocket on this side, and then you guys are looking at this lining material. This is a 420D. And most of the Greenroom 136 bags right now, they're doing the yellow, right? The gold interior. Definitely high vis. 420D nylon is probably, it's up there. It's like one of the heaviest weight linings that I usually see in a bag. So for sure, big pocket right here on this leg, right? And I'm using this pocket as like a catch-all, right? Catching all my random stuff. I got my spork in there. I got a bandana in there. I have a mini champ with my office keys and a pair of scissors because, damn it, in my house, scissors disappear like, I don't know, money? Yeah, they definitely disappear. So I gotta keep all my stuff together if I need it. So huge pocket. It comes all the way, like all the way down here. So great use of space. So that's like your admin section. Down at the bottom down here, you don't have anything. There's no pocket. So it's a perfect place to maybe you want to slide in a book. Maybe you're just moving, you want to slide in your tablet or a laptop. You could put it in this section. An extra jacket, slide it down in this section. Lots of space that I'm not actually utilizing right now. In Greenroom 136 and all of these layers builds in separate dimensions. So this section has its own separate dimension, and then this next section we're going to go to the, like, if you consider this the black layer and then this the purple layer, all of these different sections have their own dimension. So we're going to go to the main section of the bag, right? I already told you it's a full clamshell. Full clamshell. I did it myself, guys. I designed it myself. We'll put that in the floor. All right, laying it wide open. Here we go. So we always go to the lid side. Let's go to the lid side, right? We'll go to the lid side. You got two pockets here. Like I said, you can eliminate all those extra pouches that you're keeping in your bag. This is going to be your main bag that you're going to be working out of. You organize it how you see fit. You put the stuff in there. Don't worry about buying extra stuff. So I actually like that a lot. You have some smaller zippers here for these pockets. Now this mesh is decent. It's not like on the highest quality of mesh, I will say that, but it's decent. And it does its job. Will it last? Of course it will. It's just not, you know, I'm not over the moon about the mesh. In here is my medical pouch. So I got my boo-boo kit, little bee sting spray, SWAT T tourniquet, an extra mask, all of that stuff. Oh yeah, this is a little ditty sack with all my, like, hat, gloves, shamag. Get that out the way. And then this pocket, I really don't have too much because I had different organization throughout. So I didn't really need too much more. And there I have a plug, you know, just to charge up stuff, and then a microfiber cloth. I have plenty of organization. Two large pockets. I could put way more stuff in there if I wanted to, even in this 20-liter pack, right? So one thing I want to talk about in this main section is you do have a good amount of dimension on the sides here, but then you also have some space on the lid side. So they kind of come together to give you more space. So don't feel like once you pack this out, like I'm out of space. You got this whole lid side to come down too. So yeah, for everyday carry, this is pretty good. I mean, you're pretty packed to the max on this. Now, this is the laptop pocket that Greenroom 136 sells. You could pull this up as an option, and they have different sizes. They have one for like a 13-inch, a 14-inch. I have the 15-inch that I showed you, and you know, you can pull this out and put it in another pack, right? So my 15-inch Dell XPS is sitting comfortably in there with that corduroy. Yes, they use the corduroy like the pants you used to wear back in kindergarten. Yeah, it's corduroy. But it has padding on the bottom here of this pad, so even when you set it down, you know, your laptop should be good. And then there's a huge front pocket where you can put, if you're anything like me, you still want to plug your laptop up, you can put your little charging plug in there. And this pocket has a little gusset right here so it can expand out. But yeah, large, and it says it right here in the front. This is the large one. So yeah, definitely good. And then it has a grab handle. This has a grab handle, so you can pick this up and just like, okay, I'm going over here now. Yeah. So, and it also has Velcro on the back. So if you want to transfer to another pack that maybe have a Velcro backing, you could stick it down in there and it won't go anywhere, which is tight. So this is one of the extra add-ons that I was like, hey Patrick, I want to check that out. So add that on. So definitely this. That's an extra little fee. And then y'all know I like to take pictures, so I had to get the the camera kit. I've had a couple of these camera kits before, right? So this is the small version of the camera kit. These are awesome, right? Awesome. So the same 420D, and it's got pockets on the outside. So I have my little lens brush, clean my lens off if I get any dust or whatever. And I also have like a little microfiber cloth. There's also pockets on the side here and grab handles. So like if you really need 2 hands to pick it up. Inside, like, okay, yeah, I got all the external stuff, George. Show me what's inside, all right? So show me what's inside. So inside, you still have that corduroy material. Check it out, right? The camera insert itself has Velcro inside of it. So it has dividers, so you can orientate your dividers however you want. So I put in there 2 larger lenses, and I still have space for my camera body. So I'm good. Like, I have the, what is this? This is the 55 to 250, and then this is the 24 to 70, I think, in here. L series lenses, Canon. That's what I shoot. And then still space in here for the camera body for my R5. So yeah, I mean, yeah, you can, you know, you're going to work one day, you pull out the, you know, the laptop thing, the laptop pocket. If you're going to go have fun and take some pictures, you're going to go, you know, then you put the camera insert in. Both fit. You can't put both at the same time in this bag, though, when this is packed out. I will say that. If I don't have the 25, so I think you could probably put both in the 25 at the same time if you need to have both. That's a lot of weight. And usually I take my photos and then I go home and edit them. But some people might be doing stuff on the fly, so I understand that you might want both. Now, I was talking in the beginning about the pockets you can access from the outside of the bag, right? So you can unzip the top and put your hand inside and grab stuff, right? So that's an awesome feature. So my laptop before was just sitting right here, and I could grab my laptop out of this little pocket because it's so huge. Now the organization on the back, you got 2 slip pockets here and like a little, you know, papers pocket, notebook pocket, could be a tablet pocket. I have the 2024 journal or planner with all my work in it. And those are the same, you know, this is the same Olight baton that I showed you earlier, and my knife is over here, so I can grab those things through this inside. But that's pretty much all of the organization in the main section of the bag. Lots of space. Everything inside is really well done. Like, I want to impress on you, like, how the stitching on Greenroom 136's bags are. Everything is taped. Everything is like single stitching the inside, but usually I see double stitching on the outside of the bag. And the materials are just rugged, super, super rugged. So let's pack this back up with my laptop. I'll throw this back in here. This slides in there. Real simple. Just lay it in. I'm not gonna put that in because I already told you it doesn't fit. Put my little, you know, emergency winter stuff in here. Close it up. Just lay it down and zip it on up. We'll walk around the outside of the bag and do the rest of the features on the outside of the bag. So let's talk about the back panel of the bag, right? The shoulder straps themselves, super wide, super padded, great, very comfortable, like it. You have like this nylon webbing, seatbelt webbing that leads into this wider pad, probably like 2.5, close to 3 inches. Sternum strap that's super big. You could take it off if you don't need it. I probably will be taking it off, or yeah, I would probably take it off. And it's super wide, super wide. And I like what they did on the connections here for the shoulder strap. It's got it's plastic, yes, but it's kind of a quick connect right here. So you pull this and this kind of just loosens up. That's pretty tight. So when you have it on your body, very fast to make the adjustment. Like that. So the back panel itself, nothing special or great to write home to. It's pretty flat on the back panel. Pretty regular mesh back here, mesh that we kind of always see. But there's one more thing that I want to show you on this pack that's great. on this back panel. There's a pocket back here. And yeah, kind of secret, a little hidden pocket for you. And it's large, super large. So large enough to put my iPad mini in there. Yeah. And it's probably large enough to put like 11 inch. This is like, I forgot what the iPad mini is. It's like 8 or something like that. 11-inch tablet should be able to fit in there. I don't know how I would feel about putting a huge tablet in there because there's not that much padding in between like that iPad and your back in here. I mean, there is padding, but it's not like a frame sheet. So you probably would feel that in your back. Great for like hiding your passport, hiding some money. You got stacks on stacks on stacks. You want to hide it back here. Great, you can stick it in there, you know. So for me, that iPad it's a good place. Kind of keeps it out of the way, and that's something that I grab a lot. So I want to, you know, put it in a place that's highly accessible. On the side of the pack, we'll kind of go down, and I'm kind of leading into some of the negative things that I got to say about this pack. Is you do have like these lashing points. If you that guy that wants to clip like a flashlight, or maybe some extra pouches to the side, like this 20-liter pack is not enough, George. I need some extra pouches. Boom, here's the space for your extra pouches. So you got 2 rows of Molly right there where you can lead in. I am going to talk about the grab handle, then we're going to get to the negatives, right? I did ask for an extra like a grab pad on the top of the bag. So in actuality, you don't need this. Don't need the extra grab pad unless your hands are super, super delicate. I ordered the grab pad and I was like, eh. When I got it and I actually took the grab pad off, I was like, oh shoot, this grab handle is legit. It's super heavy duty nylon webbing. It feels really good. It's probably what? It's like 1.5 inches, and it has a folded over piece of nylon webbing. It's 2 pieces over top and sewn. So this feels super sturdy, and the bag just, you know, you get a lot of control. I got a lot of stuff in this bag. It's heavy. I need to go to the gym. But yeah. And so you can kind of, you don't necessarily need the extra grab pad. I think the grab pad was going a little bit overboard. Let's get to the negatives. All right. So we'll talk about this. The loop in the back right here is not a negative. It's just like a little hanging up loop. The negatives here are these load lifters, right? Usually load lifters will pull the weight really high or adjust the weight on your back so it feels more comfortable. I didn't see out of the load lifters a lot of functionality. They're there, but I just didn't feel like they moved the weight of the bag, like adjusted any further on my back. So I felt like the material here kind of just pulled it down, and it didn't make a huge adjustment, you know. So I could have left those load lifters off. Is that a real big deal? Not really, but yeah, I just wanted to tell you my experience with the load lifters. I didn't feel a huge adjustment with the load lifters itself. Water bottle pockets. You got 2 water bottle pockets on the side, right? Not so much filling these water bottle pockets, right? So I went out and got me a nice, you know, Yeti bottle. You know, this is like 20, 30 bucks. You know, the Yeti bottles aren't cheap. They got the little small one now. So I was like, this definitely, damn, it's dripping all over the place. Anyway, this will definitely fit in here. And I was like, this is only like 18, 20 ounces. Nope, that's not gonna fit. So I was like, okay, got my little data crew pouch. Maybe I wanna, you know, have my little extended EDC on the outside. I got my little morale patches and all of that. That's the newest, latest data crew pouch. Nope, that's not gonna fit. That doesn't fit on the side as well. And that's kind of why I like these pockets on the side. Is like, I don't necessarily use them as water bottle pockets all the time. I use them as like dump pockets. I want to just dump stuff in here. And yeah, this is, you know, you can't really dump anything in there. So I'm down to the Costco water bottles, right? Kirkland's brand. Now these fit in there. So that's kind of what you're stuck with. You can carry 2 of them. in my humble opinion, I would have just left them off. I mean, I don't. I think some people would have, you know, they like them, but nah, I probably would have left them off. And what I just noticed, when you look down in the water bottle pockets itself, I can't even get my hand in the water bottle pocket, but there's a little hole there for if you spill out of this water bottle, maybe, you know, because these spill a lot, the water will drain out the bottom. The last thing that is kind of a negative about this pack in my use and testing is the weight. Yes, I went with 1000D Cordura, so I think it's a little bit my fault on that. I could have gone with some more like X42 or something like that. I don't know how much more weight, but when you start adding up all these levels of organization and, you know, customizability, extra grab pads, and, you know, yeah, the weight is going to be there. For this one on the website, they say the weight is like three something pounds. I'm thinking that this is close to 4 with all the things that I added on it. Now, it will lighten up, like I said, if you go with more modern materials, but to me it's a heavy pack. So, and they have this one, which is like the custom one that you can choose your colors and stuff, and then they have regular versions of the pack that have regular Cordura, and so those ones they're saying are 3 pounds. This is a heavy boy. It's a heavy boy for sure, especially when you start adding in cameras and laptops and, you know, all your EDC items. Yeah, it can work. But let's talk about the price, which I think forgives a lot for all of my critiques and the things that I might not like about this bag, which I think are minor. The price is excellent. You hear me? Excellent. For the regular version of this pack, it's $127. Did you hear me? $127. Plus shipping. Is coming from Malaysia. Now, if you want to get it fully decked out, right? I want to go all in. I want it just like George got it. $228. You hear me? So for $228, you get the camera cube, you get the laptop insert, you get all of the functions and colors of whatever you want. Now, if you do more X-Pack, it's going to increase the price some, but I think that that's an excellent deal. Excellent deal. So, yeah, guys, my overall assessment, I'm big into value. For my overall assessment of this pack, it is a winner for sure. For sure. If you want to customize it, customize it. But just the base version is excellent for $127. Thanks for watching George Defined, guys. If you love this video, hit the thumbs up button. If you got questions, go down there, leave them, and I'll try to get back to you. And I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Peace.